evening. I have no idea what I'm doing. Cooked chicory. So, how are you doing, dude? How are you doing? So, I didn't get much of a chance actually to try it. Oh, my neck. But I will now. I gave it a brief kind of go, and I set up the wireless. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah, here it is. Everybody was telling me to get the black one because it looked cooler. For some reason, I really like that white silvery one. And this USB power, I think it should be fully charged. But yeah, it's something about that. It looks like a spaceship as well, or some anime type of gun, something like that, or a lightsaber handle. But very, very cool. I will need to get used to the finger chart. Although I read in the manual, and I have the manual here. I'm going to go through it tonight just to see if I can figure a few things out. But you can change the fingering. We might do that right away. White is cool too. It sure is. I was actually worried about the. I mean, you're a wind instrument player, reeds, and you know whenever you blow somewhere, moisture collects and it has to come out some way. So it's not a problem with traditional instruments, but here there's actually a little hole where the moisture will actually escape. By moisture, I mean spit. Probably want to choose flute fingering. Well, it's when they say flute, they mean silver flute, and it's not quite what I play. The fingering I have. Let's kill this thing. Yeah, your band. It's like mic vol. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? So right now, so there's quite a lot happening at the back as well. And I'm not sure you'll be able to see properly, but here we've got so there's actually a MIDI connector here at the bottom, and a jack connector, and there's a mini jack as well here for headphones. There is a MIDI out, so you can control pretty much any of these synth guys. Power buttons here. There you go. Switch it on. And we've got just some function like a save settings and bank selection, effect selection, and levels. And there is a synth on board as well. So there's a modeling already done for a few instruments. There's about 100 presets. And here we got the grounding plate and just bend down and bend up. We got rollers here to select which octaves. It's actually, that's going to take me the longest to get used to. Just to roll your thumb to go up an octave. And we got more menu stuff here and little display. And you can select the key as well. So right now, is it, what have I got on? Let's select the, oh yeah, so wired, I can connect it wirelessly to a receiver that actually goes into my mixer. So it goes into my mixer over there and it outputs straight into the mic entry. But it's, And getting the thumb right on the roller so you don't overlap 2 octaves is actually tricky. 8 octaves, yeah, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 8. Oh yeah, there's a few functions here as well. So you can select to hold the last properly blown note. So not a legato, sorry, not a legato note, or not, yeah, whatever. But the one you blew in properly, it'll hold that and play the next one. And this one will actually select the play 2 notes in a predefined interval. So in this case, it's set to an octave. And yeah, and that's it. And the rest is kind of tricky. So the right now, where is it? You can have setup. So if I go to setup, I can select the channel, or I can select setup and setup. And here you navigate with these buttons. So I can select the function. Yeah. So right now it's set to sax, or so standard EWI, saxophone, flute, the oboe, which is actually closer to a tin whistle than or to an Irish flute, but because of the octave stuff and the way it's similar for the straight notes, but for anything like the semitones, it just, the fingering is a bit it's too different for me. So I think it's easier to relearn from scratch the fingering and use the EWI fingering chart, really, or the saxophone, which is similar. And we got an EV, which is a valve, electronic valve instrument, and reverse rollers. Same thing with reverse rollers. I'm reading off the manual right now. So here in this case, if I select this, so our octave would start here. Something like that. Come on, Streamlabs. Yeah, I think the EWI fingering, which is this guy, will do, because you have all these extra buttons here for a sharp and flat. And you have the same thing here. They do the same stuff. So it's whatever you find convenient. And you got the C note here. So right now it's in C. So, and these guys will do the same stuff. So it's somewhat intuitive enough. I just need to relearn starting from the pinky here, which is not something I'm used to with the Irish flute. And rolling the thumb in the octave. So yeah, so learning curve is going to be interesting. Instrument wise, we got a bank of no, that's the volume. Where's my bank of instruments? Oh, it's here. There's a hidden button. It's actually one of the screws. If you press on one of the screws, you get the which instrument you're on. Okay, and I don't know, random. Pretty cool. I really like it. I really like it. Looks like a prop from Star Trek, doesn't it? Like, it really does. That's what I was saying earlier on. Looks like a kind of a mini gun, like type of thing. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Now, what I want to do, that's the only thing I've tried. I haven't tried to connect it to a MIDI or anything like that. So we might try that. But right off the bat, oh, and we got a few synth sound. So like this flute, this brass, and this all sort of stuff. But which one is it? This one? And you can set as well how hard you need to breathe, like for the velocity and all this kind of stuff. No Twitch on the laptop. It seems to work fine on mobile phones. Oh yeah. Yeah, sounds like a cool instrument. It really is. Yeah, it really is. I went from excited to now going, crap, I need to learn this thing properly after all that, which I would. But it's just, you know, I'm a much better wind instrument player really than I would be a keyboard player. So it's going to be interesting. So I think next we're going to just see if we can plug this into different plugins and see what happens. I just want to try different fingering charts for the setup function. EWI saxophone, how's that different? I'm missing some of the alternative fingering. Okay, so only the flat works. Same thing here. So the flat is here, sharp is here, flat is here. So that works in every note. Okay, next. I did try the hobo. Flute is not gonna be. How's the volume? Is it low? And it reacts, at least on those instruments, it reacts with the pressure or the intensity where you're breathing with. Still not used to the rollers. My big fat thumbs are actually going over. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the flute fingering. Oboe is really the closest one. You can pretty much take everything apart. The mouthpiece here, there's a screw here, so you can take that out, and they're designed to be, you can actually take everything apart and clean them up. But there's a hole here for the moisture to escape. and I mean, you know, spit. So, yeah, I have it resting. Well, I have it on this guy for, you know, just to rest. But pitch bend is great. But I have it resting on my knee here, so I fully expect my knee to be covered in spit afterwards. I have to learn as well to just rest my fingers as opposed to tap them. That doesn't serve any purpose. Technically, I could play anything I want that's MIDI. So if the MIDIs are connected to the drum samples, yeah, no problem. I have a Volca sample there with a few drum samples. I actually have my drum machines here. Technically, I could connect to that. And there's a few different. I'm just selecting one at random. I'm gonna go back to EWI. I don't think I'll be able to play much tonight, but I think I'm gonna have to practice for a couple of weeks. That's not it. Can we load up to anything here? Let's see as well how the key change, what's that in? Oh yeah.
Just play the f***ing note.
I think it's an F sharp. Minor 7th. It's not gonna happen. Oh no. An A. I have 1 hour with this thing. be nice, be gentle.
Because you can't do that, kids. You can't be doing. Because you can't do that.
Let's just load up some just random VSTs. I don't know what I was thinking with this chord progression. It's all M1. That's when I got the M1 Korg plugin, and I was just eager to do something with it. It's not looking good, lads. What about? I just want to see how, because right now what we have is a lot of cool pressure sensitive stuff. I'm guessing it's gonna work on the synth. All this kind of. But not on the VSTs. Tired, just a little tired. Oh, where am I? No. We can kill this, kill the Wi-Fi stuff, enable this, all channels, and it should be going to tile. And it's not. Oh, well, of course I need to spare my cable. We need to meter it. Now. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, Tweaky, I need to find, especially this guy, what MIDI CC it's on. But let's give this a bit of a... So if I go, oh, so this is the same note as, yeah, okay. So I can actually, managed to in contact. Oh, speaking of contact, the flutes. Oh. Do they work? Do the odd flutes work? It does work. And that reverb made from that giant sheet of metal. It's a convolution reverb, and I'm using the sheet of metal as impulse response. It's going to take me a good week to be familiar with the fingering chart of the UE. Yeah, it's this sample here. It's me hitting the hitting the sheet of metal, and it uses that as a response to the way the sound travels through it for the reverb. There's one thing happening actually here is that I'm using the reverb after the filter. I should actually put the filter after the reverb and affect everything, because if it's still going to be shrill if I it creates this beautiful reverb. Anyway, that works. That's really good. I'm really happy it does. And I just need to figure out which CC the velocity of which CC this guy is connected to, and how we can link that to the velocity. And it's not in the manual. I'm guessing it's in a PDF somewhere online. Usually these things are, in my deal, are very synth, shite, for stuff like that. Okay, next. This is what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna go through stuff. I'm very tempted to mess with those synths. Why are you so low? Ooh. Anyway, let's. What? How could I connect? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just need to remove this. Not what I wanted to do. Remove this. Okay. And we're gonna send this to. Yeah. And. I'm gonna have to mark down all the alternative fingering as well. Let's go back to C, just in case I get confused. Interesting. So all of that is worked with note bend. The so it's getting the velocity of the initial blow, but if I blow harder, it doesn't bring the volume up. Oh yeah. Who wanted to know the which one's in 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4? Oh, it's probably. What am I doing? No, 4 here. Oh, that's my. Oh, that's the. That's the Mini Moog. So this guy only has one there's no velocity. Okay. Thank you. How did that tune from Celeste go? It's off my head now. Yeah, can't remember. It's cool. So that actually all works. So I'm guessing everything else will work. Number 10. Little square wave. I think that needs to be channel. Oh, this guy won't like it. Yeah. Cool. Okay, that all works. What I was trying to do was... which one is this? No, that's not. Is it 6? Yes, it is 6. Number 6. Let's see if we can get the drums working on this. And now, which notes is it? Useless. Makes me remember for the composition for the GIF, the shooting stars. Can't remember that. But yeah, this is the cool little piece. I'm not sure what we'll do next. I have this. I started this modular build as well over there, and I got a really cool thing called a spring reverb. Let me show you. What it is, it's an actual spring set in this. So it's this unit here. So what I started doing was build just purely connectivity and effect. So I just have a filter, some white noise generator, spring reverb, and this is it converts the MIDI in, so I can get the sync just to sync stuff. And this is an input bank, so I can actually plug a guitar or an actual mic or anything like that. So anything that's not the conventional voltage for Eurorack, I can plug in there and send that then to my effect. So I can actually plug these synth that aren't quite designed to go into Eurorack. So let's just say I get the output from this guy and send that in here. Okay, so now, yeah, we should get we're gonna get a signal. We see the light flashing, and camera is probably not helping there, but there's a light here. Now that should get a signal whenever, yeah. So then I get the output from there, and I send that to my spring reverb. There you go. Actually, we'll send it to the filter. And then we get the low pass filter out and send that to the reverb in. And then we get the out from the reverb. Actually, we can get the wet reverb out as well. So we'll do that. And I send that to my mixer. And I take the output from the mixer and I send that to my main mixer. So now Okay. So I can filter. It's a WASP filter. It's not a great filter. I just have it, and then but from the spring reverb we can actually just get the wet out. Actually, I'll do this instead. Oh yeah. And it's going to an actual spring, so inside you can hear the spring rattling if you move it. Anyway, you get the idea. I could play with this thing for hours just trying to find the right. I have a lot of hissing noise at the moment because all these guys aren't playing friend with each other, but we'll fix that. I'll get better power supplies, and right now I'm using mixed power supplies for all of these, and that's or the same power supply with a splitter for all of these, and that's actually creating a lot of noise. And that's super loud. Sorry. Anyway, you get the idea. But if I number 9. So the volume isn't, or the breathing level isn't really cool. So here you have all these knobs as well. You can control, and my yeah. Cool. Anyway, I wanted to show you this is the EWI. Really cool. Really happy with it. Thank you very much again, folks. I'll use this probably for it's going to be a great tool for composition, just to be a bit more free and experimental than I would be on the keyboard. And come on, and for synth covers as well. What I like to do is at least be able to, find a sound like that, but play the lead, at least on video, with this guy for the synth covers. So that's the plan. That's the use I'll have for it, and composition, and just noodling around. And maybe, who knows, I think in a couple of months I might be fluent enough to maybe stream live. There's a button here. What's that for? Nothing. Okay, let's maybe do work on a synth cover, find a new tune, and then we'll get those guys playing. How's that sound? Are you still with me? Okay. Let's find a tune. You know what I'd like to see is if that tune Camino Mia More from Outrun from the 3DS, how that would he died, how that would translate on those guys. So maybe start working on that, and see if we can find sounds, because right now I don't think I have. I think I just have a MIDI for it. I think I just have a MIDI. Yeah. Delta. Oh, I still have the MIDI for Deltarune that I wrote for Fields of Hope and Dreams, Leander, Rainbow Island, Treasure of Ushas. I had that on this. Actually, that could sound cool on a synth. And the Tarkin 2 intro as well. Let's just what was that? Yeah, I think that could definitely be improved with actual synths, because right now it's just using general MIDI, isn't it? Well, the fact that it's playing from general MIDI means yes. Okay. Let's send this to $13, and then fix the so we'll send it to this guy. There's an awful lot of bad hissing. Do you get that from your side as well? So we're gonna send that to synth 14 and just. Hey, Pete Mouse, how are you doing? I was just saying that I get a lot of ground hissing here. Okay, so it might just be my setup then. Only while I talk, yes, because I have a compressor on my on the output in Streamlabs. You're correct. It's actually a noise gate. Although, no, the fact that I'm hearing, because my mic is coming straight off the mixer. So I have a noise gate, so that's why you're not hearing it when I talk. But yeah, probably wouldn't be here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, probably. What's this? Um, okay. We get the so this guy I think repeats the same stuff. So I don't know why I doubled that. I probably had a reason. And I want to get the leads. Yeah, it's whenever the sound is off, and I'm not sure why, because I have... I mean, everything is turned way down, but for some reason... I turned you off. Why are you still on? Because this. New. You're not the average person. For the rest of the world, it's probably fine. You might be right about that, actually. Okay. And then the harmony, we want the harmony. We're going to play this on bass. Oh. Let's try. Let's try things. Actually, no, because I want that. Now it's super loud. I want that for. That's not loud enough. I want that for this guy, the Glockenspiel. Or no, because I can use an FM for that. I got this chord sorted. I want to use another bass, Volca bass, actually for. So this is FM number 14, and we're going to use the bass 5 for this, and we're going to send it to this guy. I know. I know. I have two mixers. I have a main mixer here, this guy, and I have another one for a few of these because I was running out of input, and I had something plugged into that, and I should be much quieter. You probably noticed already, and this is why this guy was so loud. Oh boy. Okay, we're back. Now, this should be much better. Somehow. Still have some noise in the background, but I know what that's from. Going to crash, fair enough. Have a good night, dude. This guy's in mono. That's not gonna work. I actually need. We're gonna send it to 15. Okay. So here we're using, let's document that. It's the keys 12. No. Which keys is it? 15. Okay. Here we're going to use Glockenspiel. Might be an E piano. See how that sounds. 7. Just trying to find sounds. As usual, we'll refine them. What is this? Might be able to do something with this guy. I'll review the Glockenspiel afterwards because I'm not happy. Actually, this might actually work for instead of Glockenspiel for this, and then we can use another sound that's on this guy for something else. No. No. Counter melody. Which one? I'm not sure which one now. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to this chat. I'm really sorry. I should have. And yeah. Oh, the bell sound. I'm not sure. I don't think it's just little arpeggios in the background, and those two sort of work together. But yeah, it could be a counter melody, except there's no melody starting here, so it's sort of our. Funny, some notes need to be changed when you actually use just different VSTs or hardware synth sometimes. And here I think that's why. Oh yeah, we have all this stuff with the the marimbas and trumpets. No, that's mono. I've used everything. This guy. But this guy who's mono as well. Glockenspiel bass. I think I'm gonna have to use the this synth. It's also a synth and it's connected to here. I think it's on 4, is it? Not sure exactly. 5, 6. Which one have I got? I have 15, 14. 13 is free, or is this 13? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Where's 8? 7. 6, 5. Which one is 4? 4 is this guy. 6. Number 1 is my input. 2 is this guy. Is it? Where's this guy? But of course, 15. It's rhythmic and it should be actually this. Maybe we can send it to our Glockenspiel. Would that work? Absolutely not. Doesn't work, but it's kind of like a steel drum, yeah, but I don't quite have a proper steel drum sound. I know it's a steel drum because that's why I made the MIDI for it, and that's what it should be, but all I have is this sound left. I've pretty much used all the synth here. Yeah, that was the idea. Yeah, it's that kind of. I might be able. I don't think I need 2 leads here. Can I? Next go to steel drum. No. Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly. Yeah, I need a new house at this rate, and then it'll be marimbas and all kind of stuff. By the way, what is the song again that you used in the beginning at the welcome screen? Which one today? That was a different one. Which song do you mean? What's happening? You hear this? Making proper MIDI file for Lemmings cover via the my memory isn't that good. I think you asked me in a comment, and I did reply, and I sent you the link actually to that tune, but I can't remember which one. But I remember replying in on YouTube. Let me get up. You don't see your reply. Oh, but I'm sorry. I thought
Before the music starts, I just want to remind
you. Simon, whip. No, not this channel. Not this channel.
Folks, before the music starts, I just want to remind you. This video is sponsored.
Making proper MIDI file for Lemmings. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. Okay. This is if you go to the main channel.
Folks, before the music starts, I just want to remind.
And shut up. It's just scroll down to compositions somewhere. Did I did I remove the composition there? Composition. It's this guy.
Still wearing enough layers to insulate an iceberg? It's time for a new hoodie.
It was yeah, the commands are working again. Yes, nice. Oh no, it's called just Night City. It was just a tribute to. Really love the drums on this and the kick. But this started as just a background to something else, and I actually really liked it. It was a background to this guy, the Odd Wars.
Odd, forgotten, and obsolete. Odd, forgotten, and obsolete.
And the cowbell, yes.
Odd, forgotten, and obsolete. We're off to a great start. Well, this is gonna be fun. Welcome to LGR. Greetings and greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome. This is something that you get when you choose the future. Greetings and greetings and greetings and welcome to LGR. It is what it is. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm just happy that it exists. I'm glad it exists.
Anyway, you get the idea. But that was just the background. Started as the background for this, and I sent it to Clint, and he was like, "Oh, you know, I love the beat. Like you should make it into a proper track." Any plan for another GTA? Or yes, yes. I've a couple I'd love to make. Just finding the time. I'd love to make another one with Retro Man Cave, because Neil is just he's a great candidate for that kind of stuff. His speech is so proper, and then it's a pleasure to distort it and bring it out of context. So is he? Yeah. He's one when he goes on about the cave being completed and how much meat he can get there, and about having a retro sandwich and all that kind of stuff, and he's wearing an apron. It's just so it's I gotta make something with that. So yeah, the barcode scanning thing, no, I haven't. No. It's this one, isn't it? The
Hey, is data causing...
shut. They pay the bills. No, they don't pay the bills.
Well, as I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a lovely Christmas break and a happy new year to you all. This is my first video back after the Christmas break, and I spent a lot of time thinking about the kind of videos that I've just scanned. There's a super hang on there. So what I've effectively done is I've made this whole recreated retro shop a physical...
I think I've seen the video actually.
Cover art in the world.
Actually a cool thing, you can actually just use the boxes,
The Lion King, and I'm gonna
scan the barcode in the boxes, and it's a mister, isn't it? We'll actually load the game. So he has the Lion King, and now it will load.
And while that's loading, I'm going to grab an NES game.
Yeah, he's done an amazing thing with the this cave there, and or the museum or whatever it is. It's a beautiful beautiful installation, and it's a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Which one was it? Cave being completed. It's begging for... I think it was this one. Yeah.
Task, but I went into it with a blind enthusiasm, and your support willing this project on
Maybe
to
not.
happen. Despite that, looking back at what we started with, it
No,
does
that
still
wasn't
make
it.
me wonder.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
It's DIY day in the cave again, and there's a lot to do, but can we just take a moment to enjoy the calm and the warm weather that's finally arrived here just before we get down? So that's good news. It just means we can hear the weir, possibly if the mic's picking it up, crashing down in the background. Anyway, things like braided red release, but it's still a danger.
Anyway, so that's the one I was thinking about. Don't tell him. Yeah, I'll send it to him when it's done. But we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. You have a good museum in the Netherlands. I was invited to a convention for the Amiga, the 35th year of the Amiga, back in 2020, June 2020, and I was going to be a guest there. And it's just a big museum or center or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it looked like it was a big museum center type of place dedicated to retro. And 8-Bit Guy was going to be there, and Vintage Gamer, Modern Vintage Gamer, or Vintage Modern Gamer, or whatever, was going to be there as well, myself. And obviously that was postponed, and then postponed again, and then cancelled. So yeah, it's a shame. It was the only convention. I don't do conventions normally, and I told them I wouldn't be playing music because that's not what I do live. But I was, maybe do I don't know, a panel with them or something like that, and that was cancelled. And yeah, looking forward, I probably won't. It's just not great. Conventions and crowds in general, it's not my thing. 7, which one is this? See, I had to put all this echo on the other one here. And it's actually the echo from the mixer. There's a built-in effect on this. So it's kind of, I can't take it out just for that. It doesn't work like that. Because I'm doing this hardware only, obviously using MIDI from software, but I could automate a lot of stuff if I had, the output into the DAW here and that kind of stuff, but it's not the exercise. What? Nine. All my mixers are messed up. Would love to visit Bonami again. We moved location at least twice. Helmond. I can't remember where this one was. Can't remember where this one was. Let me look at my emails. Convention, not conversion. No. I actually can't remember. It was the flashback 2020. That's it. And is there any? Where was that set? It's gonna be in that place anyway, wherever that is. They did have a website. Is this still up? There's gonna be a lot of demo stuff, and that would have been cool actually. Location, there you go. Yeah, wherever that is. It looks like it does look like a convention center, obviously. Does that ring a bell, Pete? Pixato? This place. Anyway, doesn't matter. Music.
Just play the f***ing note.
See you there, Willfire. Have a good night, dude. What if I use one in one octave and another one? Kind of like. Yeah, like that. Oh, GoPro is out. That could be longer. And it fades out at the end. It just repeats after a while. But I think that's good for one night. We need to save. Just realized we haven't saved once this evening. Covers, synth covers. Out, run. Amino, more. I think that's plenty for one night, and it's getting quite late. People are going to bed, all that kind of stuff. I won't play Vampire Survivors tonight, but I might tomorrow. We'll see. But that was cool. I think tomorrow is going to be an EWI practicing day. I have a lot to learn on this thing. So, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, and I can I can already find my way. It's just not live with it, but it's really happy. Thank you very much, folks, for contributing to that, and expect to see it in the cover, or expect to see it live in maybe when we're doing composition or something like that. You just go back with your decaf coffee for the night. I'm so sorry, but I think the sound is okay. And we realized we hadn't saved it all night. And sorry about the mishaps with the levels and sound and all that kind of stuff. It's part of it. I think we've got the sound okay. And if you compare that to the MIDI from General MIDI that I done back then, I mean it's a sound MIDI, but it's just it's not quite the same, is it? I think that's enough for tonight. I could go over those two instruments for about 3 hours still. Folks, have a good night. Whoever's left, and thank you very much again. And I might see you tomorrow. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow, but I don't know. Might do more music or Vampire Survivor for a while or whatever. Anyway, have a good night. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Let's raid somebody. Oh, Terra. We haven't raided Terra in a while. Terra music, and she's making music, so Heresy. Yeah. Hey, no, not kitten. you were quiet there in the chat, but I'm gonna go and say hi. I'm switching off anyway, so enjoy the stream. Enjoy Tara. She's a great musician, and good night.